Hello, this is channel Race, and in this tutorial I will make these elegant New Year numbers with particles. So I will be using trapcode particular plugin and also Starglow. Starglow is not necessary, you can just use regular glow if you want. And okay, let's start. New comp 1080p 60 frames per second for fluidity and 10 seconds long. Let's name this Golden New Year numbers. Okay, so first of all let's type our numbers. Let's make our background transparent so we can see our numbers. Also make sure your numbers are black, and we can center this by going to align panel and aligning it like this. Okay, now select layer, pre-compose, and name this your text year. So later you will be able just go in here and change it to your desired text, and it will change the text, but the effect will stay the same. So it will be very easy to change text. Okay, now let's make reveal animation for this text. Select rectangle tool and draw like this. Now let's select pan behind tool, double click on pan behind tool and hold Control or Command key and align this anchor point like this. Now go to transform in the shape settings and unclick constraint proportions and click stopwatch to make keyframe and go to 1.5 seconds and increase vertical size like this. Also select both layers and hit F9 for easy ease. Now let's go to effects and presets and search for turbulent displays. Turbulent, where is it? Oh. Turbulent displays, and drop it on the shape, and let's make size 20 and amount 300, maybe 350. Okay, also animate evolution, alt click stopwatch and type time times 100. Okay, and select your text layer and enter select track matte, alpha track matte, and okay, this is our text reveal animation. Okay, now go to main comp and select your main composition text and Control D to duplicate and select one of the compositions and again pre-compose and name this golden. Okay, now we'll make the gold numbers. So to make this effect, make new solid. This will be fractal noise. Drag it below your text layer and search for fractal noise. Drag it on this solid and select turbulent smooth. Noise type, let's make this linear. Complexity 1. And okay, let's select overflow soft clamp, increase brightness to 10 and contrast maybe to 200, and again hit alt click evolution and time times 100 to animate a fractal noise. Now select fractal noise solid and select pre-compose. Make sure this is selected, move all attributes and name this effect map. Okay, go back to the golden composition and deselect your text layer, text comp I mean, and search in effects and presets for blobby lies and drop it on effect map solid. Go to blobbiness and select your text composition. Also in the property select alpha. Now you can make your background visible again. Okay, okay, that's too much. Maybe this one will be 10 and this one will be 40, maybe 30. Okay, looks all right. Now search for glow. Now search for curves and let's make some adjustments. RGB like this. Now select red, move up. Now green, move up like this, and blue like this. Now again search for glow, maybe okay, my glow radius 20, that's okay. Now search for tint and let's make for example 20%, maybe 30, maybe 20 will be good. Let's see how this looks. Okay, looks good already. Let's make our background visible. Deselect, make this first layer invisible like this. Looks very nice. Okay, now let's rename this layer to emitter and search for trapcode particular plugin particular. And okay, first I forgot, make new solid and name this particles. Okay, and drop particular plugin on this layer. Okay, let's decrease rendering resolution for faster preview. Okay. Forgot to save. Always save. Okay. Now select particles, go to particular settings and go to emitter tab, and let's change emitter type to layer. Increase particle amount to 20,000. And select layer emitter, and you have to select this, the layer named emitter that we named before. So let's select. Oh, okay. This layer has to be 3D. So make both layers 3D. Now you can select your emitter like this. Already you can see black particles. Now, layer RGB usage will be none. And for emitter size Z, enter 0. Okay, now let's make some adjustments. Let's make velocity 0. Now go to particle. Let's make, for example, 2.5, size 4, sphere feather 0, opacity random 50%. Now let's set color random from gradient, and let's select our color. So let's choose first preset and remove blue colors. Let's make some oranges and yellows. Okay. Takes some time to render the preview. Okay. Let's select for this blending mode to screen. Okay, what else can we do here? Okay, let's leave this at this and select particle layer and hit Ctrl D to duplicate and rename this particles. Let's name this fluid particles. So now the main effect. Okay, let's go to emitter tab and enter velocity 50. Go to physics tab and change physics model to fluid. It will take some time to render. Let's change to quarter resolution for faster preview. Okay, let's now work with lower resolution for faster preview, and okay, go to fluid settings and enter force region size to maybe 1500. Let's make 1500. Let's enter buoyancy to 2.5. Random swirl, let's make random swirl to 2, and swirl scale to 100. Go now to global fluid controls and enter simulation fidelity to 6. Okay, now let's make, what we have to do now is make sure our particles stops emitting at around 7 seconds, 7.5 seconds maybe. So go in 7.5 seconds in a timeline and go to emitter, click with stopwatch, hit U to reveal, and go forward a little bit like this and hit 0, enter 0 for particles. So right at this moment it will stop emitting, and do the same thing with first particles layer. Again, stopwatch and move forward a little bit in timeline and enter 0. So at the end there should be no particles. Now select both layers, hit U, select these keyframes while holding shift and move it back so that you don't see any particles at the end of the timeline, at the end of the 10 seconds. You have to move a little bit until you don't see any particles. That's okay. Now, okay, select this keyframe. You can zoom in by pressing plus in a timeline. Zoom in with plus and zoom out with minus. So let's enter here 100,000 particles. So we need a lot of particles for this. And let's go a little back. Okay. Let's now make full preview resolution. And now go to particle, decrease size to 2. Maybe 3. Maybe make 2.5. Size random 25. Okay, our particles should also flicker, so go to opacity over life and select this pen and draw your opacity map like this. Now select this and draw some bars like this, so this will be opacity map and it will flicker. Select smooth. Okay, save. Now select copy and go to the other particles layer and open up opacity over life and paste. So now both layers of particles will flicker. Okay, now if you have Starglow plugin, let's add our Starglow. let's increase boost light to 20. Maybe 30. Okay, it's a subtle effect. We can try to increase, maybe make 40. This will be okay, I think. And copy star glow and paste on the first particles layer. Let's make this maybe 20. If you don't have star glow plugin, just use regular glow if you want. Now maybe let's add another glow on our golden numbers. And okay, you can leave and render animation like this, or we can go ahead and add a little bit more particles. So if you want, we will add ox particles. But first thing, let's reduce our number of particles a little bit. So select this keyframe first. Go to the next keyframe and let's enter maybe 60,000 particles. Go back in timeline so it renders faster. With fluid particles, if you want to render preview at the end of the timeline, it will take very long time. It will be faster if you render preview in at the start of a timeline. If that makes sense. Okay, let's wait for the preview. Now go to aux system and choose emit continuously. And let's make size 2, size over life gradually decrease, and opacity over life same. Let's increase particles per second to 50 and change opacity to 10. Okay, let's wait for preview. This will take some time. Okay, looks a little bit too bright. Maybe decrease our star glow effect. Boost light maybe 20. Maybe let's make 10. And also go to aux system and color from main 100. And I think that's it. I won't render the final preview. It will, because it takes about an hour to render. I showed the final result at the start, and you will be able to find a project file in the description down below. And okay, thank you for watching and goodbye.